Welcome to Drinks and Discussion. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, share. And we're not asking for $1. All we're doing is asking for your time and participation. You have me, Young Marley, Boogie, and you got Ken over here, Big Unk. Today's topic, pretty much we're talking about what's going on with these sports right here. We got the NBA playoffs going. Look, first off, it's going crazy. It's been a crazy season. We're about to discuss pretty much what we think is going to happen, who we think needs to step up, and go from there. All right, Ken, you got anything you want to join in?
Oh man, yeah. The playoffs this year has been completely unexpected. I am glad Kyrie can make it, although I think Boston has the best team.
Really?
Yeah, Boston has the best team. That boy Tatum is a St. Louis boy, and I'm always riding with St.
Yeah,
Louis.
I do respect that. I do
Yeah,
respect that. But my whole thing is like, hey, Luka's playing at a high level, so is Kyrie.
yeah, but I think I think Jalen Brown has something to prove, so he's
Well,
gonna do
since
everything
he
in his
jagged off
power to get
last year.
defensive player of the playoffs. Watch what I tell you. Jalen Brown, he's coming defensively, not only with his ability to get to the hole the way he gets to the hole, like he's trying to lock his opponent down as well. So I got him for defensive player of the playoffs.
Well, one thing I do like about Jalen Brown this year, right now in the playoff, he's averaging what 23 points a game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, which is needed. But I also think in order for the Celtics to win, they're gonna need what's his name, Drew Holiday, to step up. Drew Holiday has to average at least 18 to 20 points just to keep up with the way the Mavericks are playing. Luka's averaging 33 points a game, bro. 33 points a game. Do you really think that that little difference is going to stop them from winning the championship? Right now, they in dog mode right now. They really are. Kyrie's in dog mode. Luka's in dog mode. They even got Tim Hardaway Jr. right now in dog mode. I mean, you tell me.
Well, first of all, Tim Hardaway Jr. is very inconsistent,
Right,
and
right now
and,
he's in dog mode.
and as far as Luca's gonna score 30 plus no matter what. You can't stop the man from scoring. However, it's proven there's a difference from scoring 50% from the field and 30% from the field. That means you have to work almost twice as hard. And when you have defenders like Jalen Brown and like Holiday and the role players of Boston, it's not going to be as easy as it was in the last series.
So you're telling me that pretty much. Let me just go to this. Let me just do it this way. I'm just gonna ask you the question flat out. So you already answered the question of who you think is gonna be the defensive player of the year of the postseason, right? Which is Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown. Just let's not pause on greatness, man.
But
Jalen Brown. Okay, like
the key is gonna be, to me, the key will be the sixth man. Who do you think is gonna be that sixth man of the playoffs?
I think White, as far as role players, and I'm not just saying six man. I'm talking about role players. Is going to have the biggest impact of the series as far as the championship series. If you're talking about the whole playoffs, Then
Well, we're talking finals.
Minnesota for
We're
six
into the
million.
finals right now, so we're talking about finals.
Yeah. Well, I think White's gonna have the biggest impact as far as role players. He's the oldest. He has the most to prove. The man, the way he got to the NBA, he had no D1 offers. He worked his way all the way up to the pros, and he's played with an attitude ever since. And
I'm
and he's the
I'm
most mature and oldest player on the court. He's 30 years old. Everybody else is 25 and under for the most part.
no, I think Horford's actually the oldest player that's on the court right now. Al Horford.
Yeah, they went and picked him up from a retirement center, and he just still got some bouncing. You know what I mean? I'm not counting. I'm not counting about Grandpa Paul like this.
All right. Okay. Okay. So, so you taking? All right. Look, this is how I think about it. White, he's decent. He can be a lethal player, but I don't think he really knows like how to be a role player, which you really don't need to be when you got Tatum and when you got motherfucking Jalen. No, I mean you don't need to be a role player then, but at times when Tatum's off, which it's been
Young Marlon,
shown.
he is 100% a role player. What do you think White is? He's not a superstar. He's
I
he's he's he,
I meant
he's not your go-to guy.
I meant your go-to guy. So let's get that right. I meant your go-to
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
but
he's a role player, and he's the best on both teams.
he is not. I wouldn't say he's the best on both teams. Like for real. Like
Dallas have two superstars. Boston have three: Horford, Jalen Brown, Jason Tatum.
okay, well
And I can
you just
guarantee you, Horford is not going to miss the shots that Carl Anthony Towns did.
you just called him Grandpa Paul. So how many minutes is he gonna be able to average in these motherfucking finals?
Man, he iced his knees before. He gonna get through it.
He's
He's
gonna
still Grandpa Paul.
he gonna need a hip replacement after this motherfucking finals. He's done after this season.
He don't care as long as he get the championship. He
But
can buy a new hip after he win the championship.
I don't think it's gonna be that easy. And I don't think they're gonna find a way to stop Luca and motherfucking Kyrie at the same time.
No, they're not gonna stop him. They gonna if they smart, they understand that they can't stop him, but they have to make them work harder for their shots. They have to make them work harder for their productivity. Like that, you're not gonna stop a player like Luca. This dude's been pro since he was like 16.
Very true. Very
Yeah,
true.
you're not gonna stop Kyrie Irving. The league never called carries any longer, and he can shoot.
I honestly think that came in with your boy. What's the dude name with the beard that used to do that triple step back?
Oh, you talking about
James Harden weak ass.
yeah, the
He's the
Euro
reason.
step. How
Yeah,
do you
he
Euro step in a jump shot? A
that's what
jump
I'm
shot, not
that's what I'm
going to
saying.
like we're gonna take 3 steps for a jumper too.
His nigga take 3 steps backwards.
Awesome.
And then, but yeah, that's crazy. I really don't think that they're gonna find an answer for them. Um I think that these first two games are going straight to the Mavericks.
I think that
Yeah.
I got Boston in game one, and I think they have the most rest, and the role players gonna come out fired up. The decision, like, is gonna come down to the role players. I think Boston role players are more seasoned and more consistent, and I think they're gonna deliver them through it. That's my belief.
I think who's gonna step up for the Mavericks is PJ. I mean DJ. Derek Jones Jr. I think he's gonna be the key to the Mavericks winning, to be honest with you. And Tim
Who's gonna be
Hardaway,
the key?
Derek Jones Jr. I think that's gonna be the guy that they need to step up. He's gonna have to average more than fucking 8 points. He's gonna have to get about 15 to 16 points per game, to be honest with you. I think that's gonna be the key.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, but then you got other players like PJ Washington. You can't count that guy out. He's a decent player. He's not a bad player.
No, he's a great addition, great role player. I mean, and he has the ability to take over a game if he wanted to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you got players like that I think these guys are really in dog mode right now. They ready to win this championship. The Mavericks, look, in the beginning, people were even doubting the chemistry of Luka and Kyrie altogether. They were saying it's not going to work. Go back and listen to Charles Barkley. Oh, that's not good. Shaq. Oh, that's not going to work. All of them. And look what they done. What? I don't even think. Shit. Kyrie's won the last 15 playoff games. Not him himself, but the games that he's been in, they've won.
No, I mean Kyrie's a beast. I'm not taking nothing from Kyrie. He's no Allen Iverson, but he also don't have, but I just don't see Kyrie and Luka getting it done unless they have all their role players step up. But Boston's pretty deep, man.
Boston's been deep for a few years,
and they playing with a chip on their shoulders, and they also hungry, and they trying to prove that they can. Kyrie and Luka just proving the fact that, hey, y'all counted me out and I'm here. It's two different type of approaches to the game.
Yeah, but I also think just from the last 3 years, Tatum has choked every fucking time.
I think you better go look at the stats. Tatum didn't choke last year. It was Brown.
Brown did.
Yeah, I think you need to
But since it's Boston,
read those stats again.
Since it's Boston, series. That's Tatum's team, so he choked.
No, he didn't choke.
It's his team.
He did all he could with what.
Just like they say when the Lakers lost, they say LeBron choked because it's his team.
No, LeBron is let's not get on LeBron.
You don't want to speak LeBron.
LeBron. I have a great appreciation for LeBron. Like, he still got stuff in the tank. He could play another 4 or 5 years easy. But LeBron is not the level superstar that everybody's trying to argue that he is, and the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
However, he is a superstar. He is a GOAT. He's not the GOAT.
Yeah, I give you that.
Yeah.
But do you think,
if you want to compare to LeBron to anybody, to me, compare him to Magic Johnson and start telling him to throw fancy passes?
I swear to God, that's the same thing that I say. Don't compare LeBron to Jordan. Compare him to Magic. He's more like based off of how Magic played, not Jordan.
Yeah, because Magic's not winning those championships without his team.
No, not at all. Not at all.
LeBron's not going to win a championship without the right team, which he's got the right team right now. He just don't know how to get them to play together. You got the most physical big man in the league in Anthony Davis on your team, and he was healthy this year. You have 3 of the best role players to ever play the game. 3 with D'Angelo, with the former boy, and the half Japanese.
I agree.
3 of the best role players in the league on your team. Yet you cannot get farther than what you got. That really questions your leadership. And then to be a self-proclaimed greatest player and seem like agitated because everybody else is not agreeing with you, really says that you have some character issues. Maybe you should walk around in a fucking diaper and let people rub your back and feed you a bottle. I don't know.
Hey, so I got another question for you. Do you think whoever wins the finals have the capability to repeat?
In this league, yeah. Because everybody trying to chase down, you got one main superstar trying to get 2, 3 superstars to play with him, which dilutes the game.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to learn to be, the league would be better if you had more people want to be role players than superstars. And so in this league, if you got a team with good team chemistry, they can repeat. The only reason that what's the face Joker and his team is not still in the playoff is because his role players didn't step up.
Very true.
Him and Mary played. The role players didn't come to play. You can't win a championship without your role players and your bench stepping up. Everybody has to contribute. I never forget. I'm trying to think if it was game 5. I think when Minnesota came back, I think it was game.
They were down by like 20, came back.
And
Smoked him. Anthony
Minnesota,
Edwards.
every player with the exception of 2 on their team were in double figures.
Yeah.
And Denver only had Joker and Mary in double figures. They were like
Yeah.
33 and 34 or something. I
Yeah.
can't remember the exact stats, but when I looked at it, I was like, dude, this is the problem right here. Not only are they not going to get out this series, they're going to allow these players to come back because the whole team is contributing. Everybody's contributing.
Yeah.
But Joker and Mary can't get it done by themselves. So if you look at the dynamics, whatever team that has a superstar, a couple superstars, and the best role players, everybody like play their part, those are the teams that's going to start repeating. The reason we don't have a lot of repeat is because we don't have teams with great role players. The Bulls dynasty had great role players. Like, you understand where I'm coming from? Steve Kerr was a great role player. Bill Cartwright was a great role player. Horace Grant was a great role player. Williams was a great role player.
Yeah. Even B.J.
You go to
Armstrong.
the
I
Lakers
understand. Yeah.
dynasty. You go to the Lakers dynasty. Shaq and Kobe. Derek Fisher was a great role player. Ron Artest was great. He was a superstar, but he really was a role player. Scottie Pippen is the greatest role player to ever play the game. Yeah, he's a superstar, but he's not the leading superstar. And if he can't step up and guard that Jordan don't need to be wasting his energy on, and if he can't scrap to get that one extra rebound and that block shot, you understand? Like,
Right.
but you don't have that with these teams nowadays. You have LeBron trying to get people who are as great as LeBron in their own right to bow down to LeBron and play on LeBron's team. That's what you have.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Let me go get Westbrook and tell him I'm gonna handle the ball and be the ball dominant player, but I want you to be as great as you were before you came here. When Westbrook is a ball dominant player, that how's that gonna make sense? Unless you bring him
I
off the
thought that
bench.
was a terrible move anyway. Like,
You let me go get Anthony Davis and don't feed him the ball enough. Because Anthony Davis, no matter what you say, that boy, if he stay healthy, that boy's a dog.
yeah. Yeah.
Let me go get him. I mean, you talking about let me get rid of all these role players that helped me win that first bogus championship and try to build something great like I'm gonna win 3 more.
Hey, when he won that in-season championship, he was acting like they won the whole motherfucking shit, bro. he was he was excited like they just did
Dude, I
something,
wish
bro.
the Portland Trailblazers could like go back in time. They'd beat the Lakers. Now, so would the Detroit Pistons. So would the Boston Celtics. Just if they could just go in the machine and get young and healthy. And they can play the game the way they played back then and still beat them with all them threes. Because they're gonna be more efficient.
So since we were talking about Anthony Edwards earlier, do you think that he has the possibility to help take the Mavericks, I mean the Timberwolves to the finals next year?
I mean, he showed it. He had it this year. Once again, it's just he choked. You cannot, when you get that far in the playoffs, you cannot be inefficient. That means you cannot be shooting 4 for 16 from the field. You have to take smart shots. You cannot take a bunch of, crazy contested jump shots. You have to get yourself open. You have to come off screens. You have to do whatever it takes to get your team there. When we played ball growing up, you take what the defense give you. If the defense step off of you, you got an open shot, that's a good shot. You take that shot. If the defense step up on you, you got to step on the guy, you blow past him. But I'm not blowing past him with a wide open layup and kick the ball like these guys. These guys that have a wide open layup and kick the ball.
Kick it
That's
all the
dumb.
way. Kick it out for a terrible 3-pointer.
Yeah, that's dumb. My highest percentage shot is this layup. I got this dude on my hip, pretty much bent to like
But
thumbs down me.
I don't know who did. They didn't like it though.
Yeah, I don't care. And I'm gonna take the shot. I'm not gonna get to the basket and kick a freaking kick out for a 3-pointer that's not as good enough shot and just
So
rely on that, especially when I'm down. I'm gonna take the best shot that I can to get back in the game and get back to leading, like plain and simple. And we see it too often where we set on the 3 and we die by it.
I pretty much I blame that pretty much on the things that 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 Curry's doing. Curry's shooting half point 3 pointers and making it look easy. Everybody wants to do that now.
But everybody's not
You know what I'm
Steph
saying?
Curry, and everybody's like not Michael Jordan,
I
and
understand that, but
everybody's not LeBron James.
everybody wants to be that.
Yeah,
So
I get it.
everybody's trying to be that. So I put that on them. I mean, it's not bad. If you could do that every game consistently, go for it. But like you said, there's not everybody that's like that. What you need to do is get in the gym like Curry does and practice those shots consistently, consistently, consistently. You'll see this man even in pre-games shooting from the stands, just some weird shots because he practiced these shots daily. Um, but let's get back to the original point. So now I really want to know, what do you think about Stephen A's apology to Kyrie Irving?
Well, first of all, he should never had to apologize because to me, Kyrie Irving is a class act. He has principles, morals, and he stands on them, regardless if it costs him money or not. And that's that's the type of leadership that I'd want my kids to look up to. I don't want nobody to one day I got a principle or moral, and the next day I'm doing something different just because the majority think that it's okay. It's not okay. You have to stand on a foundation, man. And so I've always had respect for that guy. And so, yeah, he should never had to apologize. He should have never approached him the way that he did or made the comments that he did. But he did. I mean, it's his job. He has the free will and right to do it. But he should have never had to apologize because he shouldn't have attacked him.
Yeah, I was definitely blown when he was like, "Yeah, I think that Kyrie should just retire." Do you not know this is still one of the best players in the league just because of these allegations of him being anti-Semitic? You're putting politics into what this man does on the court. I didn't think it was right, like you said, for him to even come at Kyrie like that and bring it into politics. It wasn't even in his political thought. He posted, what was it? He posted a screenshot of a documentary that he seen, and then all of a sudden he was anti-Semitic. Like, it blew me. But I think Stephen A. He should have apologized last year. That was a long awaited apology. He was
No, he shouldn't have had to. Like, keep people's, unless it's something that really hurts people, stay out of it. Like, let the fans decide if he's right or wrong. Those who pay his paycheck, not Stephen A. Smith. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't understand the culture nowadays. If you don't agree with something and you're protesting it, protest it. But anything besides that, it's just extra. It's unnecessary energy in the wrong direction.
right. I totally agree with you right there. Um, I do have a few more questions for you before we get off of here. And this is not necessarily, it's not aimed towards the finals this year, but I want to know, what are your thoughts if Ja Morant could actually even get his team to the playoffs, to be honest with you.
Man, growing up in the inner city and multiple cities, young, and actually seeing the dynamics of a player like John Morant getting out, I feel like the man has an identity crisis.
Yeah,
Like you have to choose who you want to be, man. You
yeah,
either gonna be Clark Kent or Superman. Like if you want to be a normal guy with the abilities to be Superman, be a normal guy with the abilities of Superman.
yeah,
If you want to be Superman, you gotta be Superman. But Superman don't carry himself the way John Morant carry himself. Like, you understand what I'm saying? He has some identity crisis, man. Like, I know that dude was protected to get out. I know there's probably a few ass whoopings he'd have probably took if he didn't have people protect him. I mean, I was there, I seen it. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
He
yeah,
forgets that.
yeah,
And so because of it, he feels because he have all this money and this big contract and all this exposure, he can be stupid. And eventually stupidity is gonna cost him a lot more than what it's cost him in the past. And so am I a fan of John Morant? Yeah, I think he's a hell of a ball player. Just like I just told you. Same thing, not to drift, but the same thing with LeBron. LeBron's a GOAT. He's just not the GOAT. The man is one of the most physical presence to ever play the game with the agility and ability that he has, but he doesn't utilize it the way he should. Same thoughts for somebody like Joe Morant. Joe Morant has the talent, he has the ability, he has to fix his fucking mentality. If you just really want to know, be Superman, motherfucker. Like,
I totally agree with you. Like,
and until
because
the end, he's not going nowhere.
so just the question is, do you really think though within the identity crisis that he can get them to the playoffs?
Come on, man. I mean, people know me from the past versus who I am today. I should be a perfect example of something anybody can change. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody can change, man. But you have to want to change. You got to want to do better. So I think that, does he have the ability to get there? Yes. Do I think that he will eventually get there? I think if he surrounds himself with the right people and like tweak his thinking and develop a different mindset, I think he can go all the way. I don't think he can just get to the playoffs. I think he can. I think he can go to get him a championship. But
I
the way
agree.
in the direction he's been going, and that's all I can rate him off of right now, is no. So I believe the ability, yes, but him doing it right and as of right now, no. He has a lot of growing to do.
All right, let's jump right back into the playoffs though, because I did forget to ask you this question too. What are your thoughts on what do you think is necessary for Tatum to really lock this shit down to win this championship?
Man, I think Tatum just got to be St. Louis, man. You know, St. Louis never quitting a fight. So he got to step on that court knowing it's a fight, and he has to fight to the end. Like that's just all it is. He got to bring the dog to the court, boy.
So do you think that Jaylen Brown should just get that chip off of his shoulder and play ball, or do you think Jaylen Brown needs to think of what he did last year and take that into
No, I
consideration?
think Jaylen Brown should have a chip on his shoulder, but Jaylen Brown has he has a motive. Like he really really wants to be recognized as a high end defensive player, and I think if he plays to accomplish that, I mean, because who's gonna stop him from scoring? His natural ability to score is like nobody's stopping that guy. So when he adds something to his game and bring that as something to help, I think it's gonna be a lot easier for him to go to the next level with his team. And I think that's what's gonna help him get over the edge. I think Tatum's got to score 30 points a game. He cannot rely on other players. He has to give it his all and leave it on the court. I think Jaylen Brown has to have the mentality to lock down his opponent. Period. Like, okay, yeah, Luka, I'm gonna guard you, and you might score 30, but you're gonna shoot 30% from the field too, because you're not getting easy shots. And I don't care if I'm 5 fouls in the fourth quarter, fucker. I'm gonna make you work for your shots. You know what I'm saying?
He's going to end up 5 fouls in the fourth quarter trying to guard Luka. To be honest with you.
So what? White, I need you to step up. You bald headed now. You cut your hair off.
Hey, speaking of bald head, what do you think about
That shit was
White?
super thin anyway. That nigga still have baby hair. Like, what the fuck? You could have freaking like just brushed just a little baby off. Like,
Hey, so you think it was a smart idea for White to cut his hair?
yeah, man. I mean, why not? It ain't like he's gonna have it much longer. He,
uh,
man,
imagine being his barber.
bro. Yeah, you think you fucking cutting a map? Like, yeah, he should have cut his hair, man. He tripping. He should have been did that.
And whoever was braiding his hair should have told him, man, just let this go, bro. This ain't you. This ain't
Yeah,
the way to go.
yeah, no.
Not
This,
everybody needs braids, bro. You're not that guy. Your face looking long as hell right now, bro. Don't do
man,
it.
bro, straight up. That motherfucker walk up on you, you feel like you got to summon Spider-Man, somebody to protect you from outer space.
Bro, what was up there looking like Alien versus Predator, bro? He was out there looking bogus as hell.
Man,
Oh,
dude, what the? I, yeah, that
So
man know he should have cut his hair.
I I think after everybody got on his ass, you know what I'm saying, during the last postseason talking about that line, bro, he had to. It was no choice but to cut that shit.
Shit, LeBron, the next one, he better get some hair implants or something.
He already got an implant. That's why his hairline is coming back down. Is right. But he really need to get rid of that shit though, bro. Just give it up.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know if he looked the same bald head. That big ass neck, bald head, like I.
Hey, what else is he gonna do? Wear a wig on the court, bro? He gonna be out here like a WNBA player with a sew in? What else is he gonna do?
He'd cry like one shit. He might as well fit in.
Hey, Joanna, man.
Yeah, just play ball, man. Shit.
Hey, but also, let's jump right back into it. Do you think that post game, post up game, down low game has any effect in this series?
I think in the paint, Boston's gonna kill. And see, that's why I'm going for Boston. Because they down low, they can play inside out. Yeah, Curry and Luka can get to the basket, but for real, who else?
I
Boston
think
has like 5 players you ain't stopping to the cup.
I think that's where DJ and that's where Tim Hardaway comes in.
No, bro. You got somebody going to the basket shooting 35% from the field going to the basket. They don't really know how to get to. That's crazy.
It's all about getting there. So it's the kick out. You know what I'm saying? So you can kick it out to your main players. You
That
gotta
that that,
collapse the defense.
that means Boston better learn how to play them passing lanes. Get them a couple extra steals.
They're gonna need it. And right now,
Yeah.
there's not too many guys over on Boston that's averaging over 2 steals a game.
No, but when you got 3 of them, that's good enough.
You only got 2 guys on there that's averaging over 2 steals a game. They're gonna need more than 4 steals a game. Boston's gonna have to get these guys to turn the ball over at least 15 to 20 times per game to win this.
Bro, this is gonna be one of the best championship series in the last 10 years.
That's exactly what I was about to say. In the last 10 years, this is about to be one of the best. I'm actually excited to watch the playoffs
I
this
can't
year.
say
Well, to watch
20
the
because
final.
Kobe and them did their thing, boy.
No, you can't say that. But I'm actually really excited to watch the finals this year. Like I'm geeked about it. I haven't been this excited in
Yeah.
a long time. So just to end it off, you know what I'm saying, and we can just do shits and giggles. My last question was, oh, that was my last question. Hey, we just went through the whole. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I had that. My last question was about the new basketball they're trying to interpret into the NBA. What do you think about that? It's
What
an
do you mean by that?
it's an airless basketball, bro.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wow. We too busy trying to revolutionize shit. And some things don't need to be revolutionized.
Right. You
You
see
see what
how
I'm saying?
they're even changing the helmets in the NFL. They're going back to those crazy looking helmets.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be our next topic in a couple months once the NFL season comes up, because I got some questions about that, bro. We gonna
Oh
get
yeah.
into that. We gonna get into
We're gonna
that.
we're gonna get us some sport minded. I'm gonna get us a few more people that play ball, and I'm gonna see what they got to say.
I honestly would like to hear Lincoln's opinion.
Oh, I can get him. I'll get him. Here you go. And by the way, man, for all our viewers, you guys can always put in a raffle to win one of these.
They also come in clear glasses too,
Yeah.
and we have shot glasses. However you want to do it.
Yeah.
There's actually cup holders. We're
Oh no,
getting.
no, hold on. Hold on. Look right here.
I was just
Look
about to
right
say
here.
we got T-shirts. Like
Look right
we
there.
we have it. What I will do also, I will include a link if ever you just want to purchase besides just a raffle. But we are doing raffles for merch.
Yeah, I mean,
So
we just do a drawing. I won't even call it a raffle because you don't have to put no money in it or nothing. Just put your thoughts in and
there you go. Put your thoughts in. Best comment,
yeah.
you win something.
And let us know where to mail it to, and we'll get you a cup in the mail so you can drink and discuss too.
And
We
exactly.
don't have
And
to agree, but we have to have a discussion.
exactly. Now,
Right?
the main thing is with this, our first few, we're gonna make sure that you don't have to pay nothing on shipping either. So don't worry about the
Yeah,
shipping.
no, I
We got
got
you.
you.
We got you.
I got you.
But
But
I wanna thank everybody for tuning in. This is the Comeback of Drinks and Discussion. Make sure that you do comment, you like, you subscribe, and you share. This is what will help you win these prizes. Who doesn't want a free t-shirt? Who doesn't want a free drink? Well, I ain't gonna say drink, free drinking glass.
let me find out who thumbs down me. Was that Jesse or
we gonna figure that
it
out
was
once we
one of
go.
hey, look, man, you can't be a non-playing person thumbs and dumbing down somebody.
Hey, we
That
gonna
don't work.
we gonna find out. But thank everybody for tuning in. We are gonna jump back into this. Next episode will be coming here soon.
Now that I know how to work my computer.
It took time, you know.
Yeah.
Once you old school, you can't teach an old dog new tricks just to let you know you can't do
I
that. It's
still get to
possible.
11 and take my right sock off. And when I get to 16, I take my left sock off so I can get to 20. So to get to 100, I count to 25 times.
Just
Start
to
with my
make sure.
thumb on my right hand. Ended with my pinky toe on my left foot.
Work his way all the way around.
Yeah, you can't. Y'all don't get that. Yeah, sorry about that.
Look, that's that old school. But hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Drinks and Discussions.
Oh yeah, Spice, where you at, man?
He gonna tune in soon.
Yeah.
We are doing a t-shirt, cup holders or cup holsters giveaway for the first 5 comments on the video. Please comment, like, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in.